Hey guys, let's revamp this crunchy wig, right? I loves welcome to this channel. Yeah, I'm trying to show you my brand and wherever. So please guys, use this type of mannequin because it is hard and you want to use something soft. I later changed my mannequin from this ugly one to a more finer one. So we'll be needing hot water, and of course firstly you have to detangle your wig. So this is a full frontal wig, and at the same time I'm trying to detangle it, and of course at the same time I want to remove the glue there. So yeah, I'm using this shampoo. This shampoo is actually gotten from a relaxer pack that adds, so you can just use any shampoo of your choice. And I did not even realize that this wig was so dirty. After the first dip I had to wash it the second time. So yeah, I'm trying to introduce that hot water to that glue part first so that it can soften. And you just want to leave it for a few minutes. If you have cover, just cover it. So yeah, after I realized the water was so dirty, I had to change it. I think I did it off camera. Yeah, so you want to use another, yeah, I said it 2 times. You can wash it 3 times you get, depending on how dirty and thick that water is. So just soak it in for a few minutes, and after that just squeeze it, but you don't want to squeeze it to detangle the hair, especially if your weave on it's not human hair, right? So the water was very hot, and so I'm doing like this. Now the second rinse comes in, and after which you make sure you brush it at the same time so that way you can detangle it as you're going. So now I put the wig back into that bowl, and because this is a small length wig, this is I think 14 inches or thereabouts, and so I'm using this. If it's a longer length, then you definitely want to use a bigger bowl, right? So I make sure I introduce the conditioner. But now I'm using a very good conditioner because I've been leaving it for a while. I'm not washing it off, so that conditioner can as well help the hair soften, right? And I apologize, at the end of this video I will show all the products I use. So I lost the clip here, but after I styled it I showed everything that I used. So now I'm trying to soak it in. I covered it with this hand towel for a few minutes. So now you can see that the gum is even coming out by itself. Now is the time to take your toothbrush. You want to use hard toothbrush. I used soft one, so it could not work very well. I had to keep scrubbing and scrubbing, but I feel if you're using hard toothbrush, then you don't have to do much scrubbing, but nevertheless it worked, right? So you want to scrub the places very well, scrub it very well, and remove the glue. So I do back and front. After scrubbing from the back, which is the lace itself, then I went to the front as well to scrub from the hair area, right? And you just want to be careful so that you won't tear off your actual lace, right? And here I'm trying to remove it. So now this part I'm not rinsing the conditioner off because this is a very good conditioner, like I said, and it has avocado and some natural plant extract in it that actually helps your crunchy wig soften, right? So now I'm trying to dry it off. This part you just want to dry it, you want to detangle it as much as you can, like I said, especially if your hair is not human hair, because when synthetic or hair that is not human hair introduced with water, of course we all know that it will be tangled. So you want to make sure that you're brushing it right. Now as you can see, it's all dried, and I actually use the hot method. This way is even straightened, right? And because of that conditioner that is still there. So this is my first oil that I'm using. This is Luda's hair serum. Now you can use just one hair serum, and you can use two or three depending on your pockets or your budget or what you have, right? At the same time, you can use shea butter ori. It's actually very very lovely on hairs, but I use Luda's hair because it's a very good hair serum for human hair, and of course it also works for hair blends as well. And what I like to do is, after doing this for like 3 months, or if more than 3 months, I don't introduce any hair oil or hair serum to my hair. Any hair products in general, I don't introduce it. So it's still wet, right? And I'm trying to like brush it again after introducing that hair serum to it. So I'll go in with my hot setting on the, what's it called, hand dryer. Now I'm using this jojoba oil. You can decide to use jojoba oil, or if you have shea butter, like I said, you can use it. And just make sure you like make, you see here I am brushing it again, and looking at it already, you won't believe that it's that same weave on that we showed earlier, or rather that same wig that we showed earlier. So here I am trying to style it, and I'm giving it this silk cut style, and we're about to bob the wig. So I'm using my hot combo. I'm using the medium size, what's it called here, because I don't want it to be too hot. So after, I'll put it in the last one, which is the hottest one, just because I want that flyaways. So here I am using my wax stick to remove the flyaways, and at the same time I wanted to style this hair with no baby hair. So I'm trying to like make everything go back, but at the same time I want to give it this lift at the front. So I just removed little to no hairs at the front so that I can use it to like bring it down, but at the same time I think I later went all in with it. Just keep watching and we'll see. So yeah, I'm trying to like section the hair so it'll be easier for me to know what I'm working on, and at the same time to bob it one by one before bobbing everything. So I'm using my Cloud9, and I'm doing the, I think the fifth one there, which is the hottest there. So now those oils that I used actually also worked for like hot, what's it called, to avoid burning your hair, right? But if you find out the hair is not so good, then you definitely do not want to use too much heat with it, right? So I'm actually doing two rows, or how do I call it? I'm doing two lines, right? So that way, if you have enough time, you can just do one line, right? One by one. I mean, I feel like that way it's even more, it lasts longer. But I actually do two to three per lines. Yes. So what I like to do is after I'm done with the rows, I'll like comb everything together. I'm using a very small comb now. So after I comb it together, then I'll try to do the first rows and the second row, which means if I'm doing two rows, two per row, that's four in total, right? And if I'm doing three per row, that's six in total. So I'll like brush everything together, then take it and bob it one by one at the same time. So at this way, they are layering together, right? Not like you see bob here and you see another bob here, right? At the end of the day, I still keep doing that till I finish everything. Now, because I want to work at the frontal part, I make sure I use my cotton comb to section it and to make the line very straight and neat. So after that, I went in with my wax stick and my hot comb just to flatten that part and to straighten it. And also, I forgot to mention that I put pins at the front so that this way can secure the front even while I'm combing. It won't like move or whatever that comes with any brushing, right? So, and I went ahead to straighten it, and I tried to give that front because the front eye is looking so natural and it's brown. So I tried to like bob it to the front so that I can cover my side face. I don't know if that makes sense, but you will see the video. I'll upload the styling video so you will see it when I styled the front of my head, so you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, you will notice I'm doing like two different methods, and this is because this frontal is a very good human hair, so I'm trying to like treat it like natural hair. I think I actually did everything like that later on. So one, I did the crunch method, which after you like bob it, then you just squeeze it with your hand. That it's like you're crunching it with your hand. That way that bob is still there while it's still hot, right? And another one is just use that um pin. Is it pin? That stuff that is just use it to like hold it down. That way that bulb is still there, but you want to do this while it's still hot, right? So I always try to do everything that has to do with outcome on my mannequin, because I'm always scared to go with mannequin on my head, because I feel like I will hurt myself no matter how careful I am. But if I'm working on mannequin or I'm working on a client, I feel like I always get it right. So at the end of the video, like I said, I will show all the oil and serum that I use, but this is everything. And please guys, if you are watching to this part, kindly like and subscribe to my channel, comment if there's anything you want to see, and also you want to keep watch, because I will be uploading the video on how I style this wig with no baby hair. And I love this frontal. I mean, I can't even find this frontal anywhere in market now. I've had this frontal for years. I mean, this particular frontal, I'm not even talking of the revamp, right? It's giving this natural hair. I don't know if you can see, it's giving natural hair, right? All right guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.